It was quite a busy evening, keeping an eye on some heavy rain and thunderstorms, especially in our southern counties. But for our southern counties, you managed to stay quiet for much of the day. That's what we see from the time lapse of indigo sky outside of Seneca, Missouri. A dry day with plenty of cloud cover passing overhead before we saw some of the parking lots start to get wet from this late afternoon and evenings rounds of heavy rain and thunderstorms. But to start the day out, we had another good complex of heavy rain and storms, mainly on the Kansas side. Then once that fell apart, dry for much of the afternoon before we saw the late afternoon and evening round of heavy rain and thunderstorms. And at times, we did have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings for Newton County, trying to push 60-mile-per-hour winds, but only thing that came from that was maybe a down tent outside with nobody inside the tent, thank goodness. But on the average, in terms of rain, 9/10 of an inch across the entire area, but within just 1 to 4 inches. Actually, that's what the amount that fell within 3 hours for areas south of I-44. That is why we had numerous street flooding reports around Stark City, Granby, Stella, Wheaton, Rocky Comfort. And that's more reason why those flash flood warnings will continue. Bottom line, until 4 in the morning. That's when that latest flash flood warning will expire, in addition to other flash flood watches for northeast Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas staying in effect until 1 o'clock tomorrow. All because this corridor of rain and storms is still ongoing, with maybe a few dying showers in our far northern counties. But overall, this has been where the main action has been. Right along and south of US 60 with some back building across parts of Craig and Ottawa County. We need to keep an eye on that as we go into the overnight. But once we hit sunrise, I think the vast majority of us will be dry to start your Sunday out. But we're looking dry now from Joplin, 72 degrees. Feels like 72, thankfully, with the dew point in the upper 60s. Most of us are in the lower to middle 70s. We'll drop back near 70 tonight, while again, we keep an eye on the rain and storms still out there, but any severe weather was well to the northeast, in the northeast, as a matter of fact. At the surface, our stationary fronts still parked in place with the upper low north of St. Louis. Both of these factors will try to keep some rain and thunderstorm chances in our southern counties going overnight, but I really think once we get past 2 in the morning, anything that's out there by sunrise could be down to just maybe a few isolated showers on the Missouri side. I think we're dry to start the afternoon out before we see maybe a few isolated storms on the Missouri side for tomorrow afternoon. But with dry time, we're going to warm up again. 70 in the morning, 80 by noon. Highs near 85 with a northeast breeze during the afternoon. Let me just go ahead and take you right to the 7-day forecast. That upper low near St. Louis finally starts to push the front out of here as we go into early next week. Before it does, though, we'll hold on to some scattered storms Monday with highs near 84. Then we're dry Tuesday and Wednesday, highs staying in the mid-80s. Then once we get past another chance for storms on Thursday, Chris, we stay dry for the upcoming weekend, but that's when the summer heat returns with highs back near 90.
So we get a little wet around here, and then as soon as the rain clears out, it starts to heat right back up. Summer makes its return very quickly.
Yeah, but we're going to look forward to that dry time because, boy, do we need it.
We certainly need it. Now southeast Kansas and parts of southwest Missouri just being inundated with.
Yeah, we just need to keep an eye out on those roads overnight, but they will come down with time.
All right.